Esko Eskimos. This game was a close one. We start late in the first half where Esko leads 29-26. Kylie Issendorf makes the pass down court to Lauren Hughes. She gets the layup, putting Esko's lead at 1 going into the halftime. But Lumberjacks still trailing now early in the second until Alex Sneijder drains one from beyond the arc to tie it up at 31. Next possession, Quinn Banlinson makes a pass inside to Kylie Issendorf. She lays it up to put the Lumberjacks in the lead. And Esko's trying to respond, but Issendorf is making plays on both sides of the court. She gets the steal. Eskimos almost get it back, but Issendorf keeps it moving for 2. Cloquet keeps the lead and finishes with a thrilling 55-52 win over Esko. Sticking with girls basketball over in Hermantown, Hawks hosting North Branch. 8 minutes to go in the half, and the Hawks ramped up the defense. Off a steal, Liv Birkenland gets out in transition for the easy basket. Hawks extend their lead to 5. Next possession off of a block. Same result. Bailey's Hermantown with a laser Birkenland who gets the layup. Hawks up by 7. Hawks defense continue to clamp up. Kellen Biondi still has Thanksgiving leftovers. Steph and Johanna Verturkey, which led to a steal by Lauren Biondi. Coast to coast for the layup. Hawks lead 36-27 at the half and get a 60-51 win over North Branch. And finally in Proctor, one of the best players in the state, Tori Oline, and the Rangers visit the Proctor Rails. First half, and it's Tori going to work in the paint, keeps her pivot and gets the layup. Rangers take an early lead. Then the Rails offense went to work. Their freshman, Coley Carlson, going hard to her left, gets the tough layup in traffic. Rails up by 2. Then it's her sister, senior Hope Carlson, nothing but net from beyond the arc. But that's not all she has in her back. Hope drives right, floater game strong as well, just like the Rails tonight, and Proctor takes their home opener with a 60-41 win over Crosby Ironton. It's good to be back with